service for two-spirit, queer, and trans communities, and it's so important that we have, protected spaces for these really important public health interventions. So we're doing it here at the 519 because that's our jam here at the 519.
This past June 26th, what would have been Pride Saturday, the 519 held a vaccination event for the LGBTQ2S+ community. Located near Church-Wellesley, the 519 is an important community center for the neighborhood and beyond. It is a nonprofit charity organization that for over 35 years has been providing a myriad of free services, spaces, and programming for the community, centering lesbian, gay, bi, trans, and queer folks in Toronto. Many people came to the vaccination clinic aware of the importance not only of protecting themselves, but others as well.
It's like wearing a seatbelt. Like, I want to feel like I can get out there safely, and I'm also doing something that's going to help other people feel safe.
I'm here today to get my second dose of the COVID vaccine.
I just would feel more secure having the second one. We got our first one a while ago, and I just feel like it made me feel just a lot better being out in public. So I'd like to be fully vaccinated.
Yeah, it's one of the concrete things that we can do to help end the pandemic.
Yeah.
Like, even though I live alone or like I might not be seeing people, I think it's really important to watch out for the people around me, because like I interact with my grandmother, I interact with elderly people or people who have lower immune systems, and I just think it's really important for me to cater to them, even like at the end of the day, I guess. Yeah.
I'm here today for my second dose, and I think it's really important to get vaccinated, not just for my own safety, but the safety of others that aren't able to have the same amount of normal immune system that we all have.
People chose to get vaccinated for different reasons. Some wanted to celebrate Pride while doing something positive, hoping for somewhat of a back to normal life after lockdown.
So it's like Pride Month, and so that's why we were like, let's just dress in rainbows and like go wait in the line at the 519 for like some semblance of a Pride event.
It's very interesting to like celebrate Pride this year because we're in a pandemic, and this is like right now is probably the closest that we've gotten to even a Pride parade, which is a little bit sad, but I guess we can only take so much. But I guess just celebrating it by celebrating my queerness every single day and just living it like as authentically as I can, and not trying to like put my box into this heteronormative way of life that has been pushed on us so much. Also, just like I always like make queer friends, which is sick. Like, even this is so cool. Like, I just met her today. So like, I don't know. Like, just being queer isn't limited to Pride Month or a Pride parade. You just are queer every day.
Other people came primarily because they like to see and hug loved ones again after a year and a half of no physical contact.
We're just excited to be able to kind of get back out into the community, see our family and our friends, particularly folks that are kind of immunocompromised in our lives.
And I think it's really important we all get vaccinated because I desperately want to spend time with my family.
And to be able to actually give our moms a hug after more than a year.
I have not seen my brother or my parents since before the pandemic, so it's been a year and a half. And I definitely haven't seen any of my family in China in 2 years. I'm way overdue for a visit. Until everyone in Canada and everyone in the world is adequately protected, I don't know if it's going to be safe for us to travel, and I hope we can get there much sooner so that we can hug our family again.
Our safety and the safety of our loved ones and friends and the greater community.
Working with people or studying was also one of the motives for getting vaccinated.
I want to go to school in the fall. I go to work. I meet a lot of people, so I would like to be safe.
Coming to the 519 and sharing in the sense of community was an amazing motive for many people to get vaccinated, feel safe, and feel protected by a community where they feel accepted and understood. It was a different way of coming together and celebrating Pride this year.
It's a place when we feel embraced, loved, accepted.
I think it's really important for spaces like this to happen because it creates a safer space for all of us.
And I think it's important to me as a part of the gay community.
Like, it makes gay people feel like they can come out and be in a long line up space and feel welcome, like they're going to be around people who are mostly safe and have common interests and all want to get the vaccine.
And I think that knowing that there is a community where our health is also prioritized as much as the heteronormative is, it inclines us to take action on our safety and things like that.
Accessibility.
I think sometimes folks can have difficulty accessing the health care that they need, and in a space that they feel safe in, that they already know, that they, we're used to kind of congregating in and meeting like friends and getting the support that they need. It's important to kind of get that healthcare support here as well when they need it.
I feel like I'm at my place, so with people that, respect me, understand me, and, I feel like home.
So I think it's really important to create spaces like this.
This community has actually been left out. So the M4A postal code, which is actually the pocket of which with the village is right inside of, and where I live as well too, was actually forgotten as a hotspot, even though every other postal code around us was during the height of the pandemic earlier in 2021. And it means a lot because a lot of those people couldn't get the vaccines the first time around. So it means going into the communities, doing this work is how we get vaccinations done and how it should be done. To outreach into the communities deeply. And you can see that. There are thousands of people around us today having a great time. On Pride Saturday, this would be a time when normally the community would be out in droves, having fun right in this very park. But we're doing it this time for our health, and that's what matters.
Despite the numbers that came to the clinic, many people are still hesitant to get vaccinated.
All of us have been in this crisis for a long time, and also you see nothing has been moving along the time. But once everyone gets this vaccine, everything go back to normal. That's why it's important for all of us to get a vaccine and also protect our loved ones.
The concerns people are raising are valid. There's so much information out there, and we understand that. And it's challenging to filter through. You're constantly getting news from Facebook, from Twitter, from social media. Different doctors are saying different things. Different people you trust have different ideas of what's going on. But put on your critical thinking lens. Look at the information that's out there. Have conversations with people.
I think it's really important for us to be learning as much as we can, to be asking questions, being able to get our questions answered, and to be really thinking about how we're able to keep our communities safe in the face of a really kind of scary global pandemic, and that we all kind of have a shared responsibility to take care of each other and to keep ourselves healthy and safe.
There's nobody out there who is in supportive healthcare who won't sit down and have these conversations with you to help make you feel better. But be very careful about where you're getting your information from as well too. And go out there and find more so that you can make sure that you're making an informed decision no matter what you're choosing. But like me, I got my second vaccination and I'm happy for it, and I encourage you to do so as well.
This was an important initiative from the 519 and its partners to remind us of that strong sense of community after a long time apart, and to give hope that if we work together we will get through this.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you never miss out on any of our content. If you'd also like more, you can find us on our other social media platforms. And if you want even more, you can look at our website.